Good afternoon.
Oh, there. Okay, now I found you. Some of us are in and some of us are out. I don't know why.
Let me make sure we're in the right meeting here.
I got gallery and I only have two of us, Lynn and myself and you.
That's all I see.
Mine just says 3
Where are,
There's nobody waiting.
I'm not seeing what you're posting.
I haven't posted anything.
Oh,
You should just see the three of us right now. How are you, Lynn?
I'm good. How are you, Rick?
Good. I can barely hear you though.
Oh. Oh shoot, I'm supposed to have my headphones in. Hang on, let me see if I can find them.
I think I'm in an old meeting.
No, you're in the right meeting.
No, you're not talking.
I'm not. I'm waiting for other people to show up. And I'm waiting for Lynn to get connected right. I think she need to get her headphones. But you can hear me okay, right?
I hear your other conversation going on here with Nancy and whoever else.
Oh, so Nancy and those are in another meeting?
Yeah, we're not in the same meeting.
So I don't know how that is working.
Huh.
Hang on.
Something screwy here. I don't know what.
Do you have, I don't know how you'd be able to hear them too. Are you on something besides Zoom with them? Like a phone
I
call?
have no, I'm gonna check out and come back in because
Okay.
Oh, there's Linnea.
Oops, somebody disappeared.
Yeah, hi.
This will be
Hi.
back.
You must be in Las Vegas?
No, that's next week. I'm in LA right now babysitting
Oh.
the granddaughters.
Okay.
And the total eclipse in Dallas was spectacular.
Oh, good. I'm glad
Oh.
that worked out for you.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
saw it in between clouds. We were lucky.
That's why I heard there was like a short break in the sky and everybody got it. Just the
Yeah,
right time.
we got the diamond ring effect. It was great.
I think I was in a Zoom meeting or an old one. I don't know, but it wasn't you talking. It was you, but not you talking.
Okay. So do you think you're in the right one now? There should just be four of us all together right now.
Yes, yes, I'm back. I
Okay.
didn't see what you were talking about, but
I haven't been talking about anything yet.
yes, you
Nope.
have. Oh, no. Okay, all right, all right, all
We're
right.
just talking about the eclipse.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I missed all that. That's good. Okay, here I am. The right
All right.
meeting.
So let's share this. I want to talk more about the stoppers. We talked last week about positional stoppers, and I want to kind of go through that again here. So let me get this going.
Linnea, are you eating?
I'm making my sandwich.
Okay, so if I'm gonna have us looking at dummy and um and declare here. And we don't have any card there yet, so let me do one more thing here. All right, so does this constitute a stopper?
No,
No.
Okay. Kind of a no way, no how.
No.
Yeah.
What's the least we could add here to make a stopper?
the
The
least
two.
two
The two?
X's.
A king?
Well, a king would do it. If we had
Another X, another card.
well, how
3D.
about, so if we have XX here and we have Queen XX,
That could be a stopper.
is that a stopper?
Could be.
Probably a positional stopper.
It is a, this is a stopper if ace and king are here. But if either one of them, something like this, it won't be a stopper. Right? If the ace or king is sitting over top of the queen, then it's not a stopper. So, but there's something we can do instead. What can we add here to make ourselves a stopper?
Put an
about
ace.
we have the jack?
Put an ace in there.
Yeah.
How about the jack? Where can we put the jack?
Queen, jack.
I think the jack would probably work either place.
So let's put it here. Do we have a stopper now?
Maybe.
In all
Maybe.
likelihood, you do.
We've got ace, king, 10, X here.
No.
Then it's not a stopper, right?
No.
Mhm.
Well, it's a positional stopper.
It becomes a positional stopper because east here cannot attack it, but west can attack it. That's correct. But what if we do this?
Definitely a stopper. As long as you don't lead it.
That is the correct statement. So this looks a lot like that one we looked at previously, right? So let me put both of these up here.
You have
So-
to get rid of, you have to get rid of that jack.
Yep, thank you. Okay, so this is a full stopper frozen suit. So if we lead this suit, we don't have a stopper. But if the opponents lead it, we do have a stopper, no matter how the ace and king and the 10 are divided. Whereas this one here is a positional stopper. Sorry, I got these wrong. This one here is the oh, I see what I did wrong. Yeah, let me fix this. This is supposed to be Queen Jack X here and then the XX here.
Okay.
And this is the positional stopper. Or a full stopper if West has ace or king. So they look pretty similar, but they're really very different. And so the idea here is the bad case for us here, ace, king, 10x, and then the XXXX here. So it's not a stopper in this case, it's a positional stopper only. But here, if this is the case, if they lead a small club, we can play low here. And if they go up with the ace, we'll play low. And now we'll have the queen and the jack X with them just having the king. So it promotes our jack into a stopper.
Okay.
Because our honors are split, we get to play last. And we can choose whether to go up with the jack or not. If they still play little one, little, and they put in the 10, we can put in the jack and we'll get our stopper right then. But where our queen and jack are together, it's a weaker position and as far as the solid stopper goes. But with this hand on the right here, what's the chances, if we don't know the east-west cards, what's the chances that both the ace and king are in the west?
If
What's the percentage?
West leads a
Or
small,
sorry, if east has, if east, what's the chances if we don't know what these are here? What's the chance that east has both the ace and the king?
if East is leading,
No, it doesn't matter who's leading, just
well, it's
Spence
four.
has the ace and king. What's the chance that both of them are on the right?
Not high. It's usually 2 and 4 or 2 and 5.
It's not those percentages though. So what I'm saying here is we could have ace king here and little ones here. We could have ace here and king here. Or we could have king here and ace here. These are really XXXs. Or we could have 4 here. Like that. That's the way that the ace and king can be distributed between the defenders. West could have both, East could have both, or one could have the ace and one could have the king, or the flip-flop of that.
Is
So
it
there's-
25 then?
That's right. So this one here, each one of these is a 25% chance. So there's a 25% chance that West has both the ace and the king. And what that says is that there's a 75% chance that this will wind up being a stopper for us.
Okay.
Dottie, do you see how we come up with that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Now
so
for-
the only time this will not be a stopper is when both the ace and king are in the east. But if West has one of the honors or both of the honors, our queen will wind up being a winner.
So when the East leads, what's the clue that where the stoppers are?
We don't
If
really
East-
know, but if East leads low, we should put up our jack and see what comes out of what, or if West leads, we should play our queen and see what comes out here.
Okay.
If East leads, it's guaranteed to be a stopper. Because even if East has the ace king, if they lead out of this, it's going to make our queen good. If they lead high, we play low from dummy, and then we've got the queen jack and they just have the king. If they lead low, our queen wins right away. But if East leads, we need to put up one of our honors, and if they win with the ace, we don't know who has the king still.
Mhm.
Now there's a 50-50 chance the king is in the west.
Okay.
So the good thing about this combination is that if we need a trick from this suit, we can choose to lead it and lead up to the queen. And if it loses to the ace, come back and lead up to the jack. And there's a 75% chance we can develop a trick from this holding by leading up to the queen jack little. The only time we won't develop a trick is when it's ace king in the east. That's the only time we can't make a trick that way. Can you visualize that?
Yes.
So if I put this one here, if I have ace XXX and king XXX, and if we play low and they play low and we put up the queen and they win with the king, Now we can come back and play low. If they play low, our jack is going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So so this is a better holding if we need a trick from this suit. If we lead to this suit, we only have a 25% chance of developing a trick. And so 75% of the time, if we lead this, we're not going to take any tricks. But 100% of the time, if they lead it, we will take a trick. Isn't that kind of a funny situation?
Mm-hmm. It is.
So that's our frozen suit situation now. And that's why as a defender we hate to break a suit that we can't promote tricks in,
Mm-hmm.
because it's too likely to give them that 100% chance. And this one here has 75% chance to develop a trick. If we lead, 25% chance for no stopper, regardless of who breaks the suit. Okay. So let's look at another one here. King X and Queen X. Oh, I just want to go back to this. When we had this, the question is, what do we need? Oh, we had the XX here. What was the least we needed to make this into a guaranteed stopper? The Jack XX is. And so if we're looking at one hand, we've got the Queen X, and you would say, is the Queen X a stopper? And you would say no. If you're the other partner and you say, is my Jack XX a stopper? And you would say no. But if you put them together, they become a stopper. So what do you think we call a Queen X as far as stoppers go?
Half a stopper?
That is what it is.
Okay.
What's it called?
It's a half stopper.
Oh, half stopper.
The Queen Doubleton is a half stopper, and the Jack Little is a half a stopper. So sometimes if we're in an auction and we're worried about a suit, maybe the opponents have bid the suit, and partners asking if we have a stopper in the suit or suggesting no trump if we have a stopper, sometimes we'll have to consider our Jack Little as being a stopper. Even though it's not a full stopper, sometimes we'll bid no trump with a half a stopper. But Jack Doubleton is not a stopper. It's not a half a stopper. Okay. So how about this one? Do we have a stopper here?
Well, normally I'd say yes, but all depends.
It doesn't depend. This is 100% of the stopper.
Okay.
Because we can always choose to play the king and queen on two different tricks.
Oh, you're saying the queen too. Okay.
Yeah, we've got
thought-
both of these. The queen,
Okay.
Emmy has the king Doubleton and Declare has the queen Doubleton.
Okay. That's a stopper, yes.
Right. So, and the king X by itself is a positional stopper. And that's kind of what you were thinking about. That's a stopper if East is on lead, but not a stopper if West is on lead. All right. And Queen X is a half stopper. Combined, though, these make a stopper, and we can promote one of them to make a winner. If we need to get our 9th trick from this suit, we can lead it to get that trick. And that's different from the frozen suit, where if we need to develop a trick in this suit, we need them to lead it. But with this combination, we can lead the suit ourselves and to guarantee an extra trick if we need it for a ninth trick. At the risk of opening up the suit though, so we would not do this right away unless we knew we had 8 fast tricks somewhere else. Because otherwise they'll be able to run this suit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. and so-
But invariably, they're gonna lead that. I mean, all these hands that I play, you know, there's all these options, but they always lead the one that you can't, you know.
you don't have
control.
much control over, that's right.
Yeah, you have doubleton and they take you got the doubleton ace or something and they lead it and then they take the ace and then they're off to the races.
I recognize that and I've been there. I understand.
So all of my hands are like that.
Well, there's one other thing to observe about the Queen Jack X, and that is if you are the declarer in no trump, they have to work pretty hard to take both of those.
To capture both of those.
Right, they've got to work pretty hard. First of all, the person who opens, who leads the first card, has to not lead that suit. And then when their partner.
Well, with this
comes
one,
in,
if the opening lead is here, they can lead this suit right away.
I'm saying the person with the Queen Jack X is declarer.
Oh, okay. If they're declared, that's right.
Right. So when you're thinking about no trump, if you've got that Queen Jack X, they have to work really hard. East needs to not lead that suit, and then West needs to lead it. And when East takes her ace, then she needs to lead something else to get back to West. So West should hopefully lead it again.
Right. And so
they've got to work hard.
yeah, we would say that West is the danger hand here. And West has to get the lead at least twice to make that be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true. And that's one of the things about being declare and no trump, where you have positional stoppers. Like if you just have a King X, you want to have the lead coming to you so that is a stopper, because the opening lead is from the safe hand. Whereas if the King X is in dummy, it's exposed to the opening lead, where the danger hand is on lead. And that's the same kind of thing here. This is safe from an opening lead because this is a positional stopper. But if West gets the lead, it's a danger. Okay, so let's look at another one here. Another combination. So is this a stopper?
One.
Yes, it is. One stopper. And so if we're in no trump, and they lead this suit, let's say they lead the king. Let's give them King, Queen, Jack, 10, X here.
Wow.
So should we win that on the first round?
No.
No.
Should we win it on the second round?
No.
Yeah.
So why not? Why not the second round?
Well, because if he gets back in again, he's gonna run.
But that'll be the case if you let him win the second trick and win the third one instead.
Yeah, but then his partner's out and can't lead back to him. Is that what you're getting at?
Well, after the second round, his partner is out. And so his partner's hand becomes the safe hand. And if West doesn't have any outside entries,
Mm-hmm.
if we let them win the second trick, we've just gave them a trick they would otherwise never get.
Mm-hmm.
But if
But you don't know that. I mean, you don't know that East only has 2, that he's got 5. That
so
percentage is,
maybe it's like this. like that. Oh, sorry, not like that. Maybe it's like this, and so you feel like you should hold up 3 rounds. So the is there any way to tell?
Is that the rule of 7?
It is the rule of 7.
Mm-hmm.
So how does the rule of 7 work?
Well, you hold up, you subtract the number of tricks you have from 7 to tell you how
Number
many
of cards.
number of cards, I mean, to tell you how many times to hold up. It says you never hold up more than what the rule says to hold up.
Okay, and so what does the rule of 7 tell us to do here then?
7 minus 6 is 1. Just hold up once.
That's correct. And so there can be some other clues. Let's say West overcalled in this suit, so they showed 5-card suit.
Mm-hmm.
That would also tell you should hold up just once. But the other thing is that if they are this way, often in 3 no trump, if East has a 3rd card in the suit, then West only started with 4 cards in the suit. So they're only going to be able to take 3 tricks total. And so they're not probably going to set you. If they get in again, they'll get their 3 tricks in this suit, their 1 trick in the other suit, but that's only 4 tricks. And if you're in 1 no trump even, you can afford to lose those tricks anyhow. And so the general thought is, if they're 5-2, you should hold up once so they don't get a free trick on the 2nd round. But if they're this way and you win the 2nd round, and then East gets in again, they can lead back, but they're only going to get 2 more tricks, not 3. So it's not as bad. So that's the general trade-off. And that's how we use rule of 7 to help us decide how many tricks to hold up without having to calculate and without always holding up as long as humanly possible. So another example here is this holding here. Let's give them 1 more again and take 1 away from here.
Mm-hmm.
So how many times should we hold up now?
2.
Right. 7 minus 5 equals 2.
Mm-hmm.
So hold up rounds and win the 3rd. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we look back at our positional stoppers. Here where we have the King XX as our only stopper here. This is a positional stopper, meaning that West is the safe hand. If West is on lead, they can't dislodge our stopper. But if East is on lead, they can dislodge our stopper.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And this is one of the ones from the hands we looked at last week, where they lead a low spade, a low card in this suit. Yeah, the spades. And they go up with the king. The question is, should we win the ace or should we do the hold up play? And so which should we do? Should we win the ace at trick 1 or should we play low and then play low when they lead through again and win the 3rd round with the ace? Or win
I
the
think it
2nd?
depends upon whether you think you can keep East
Well,
off lead.
6. According to the rule of 7, that's 1.
That is correct. But there, because you have the jack little as a positional stopper. See, if you win the king with the ace, you have a positional stopper where if West is able to lead again, they can't attack the suit.
Mm-hmm.
But if East gets the lead again, you're sunk.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is where we looked at a hand last week where we had 2 different choices of 2 different suits we could do finesses. Or no, we just had 1 suit and 2 different layouts. And so if the finesse we needed to take, if it loses to East, we want to hold up and take our ace on the 2nd or 3rd round.
Okay.
But if the finesse we're going to take, if it loses, it would lose to West. Holding up doesn't help us. It's better to win the ace at trick 1 and maintain a positional stopper, and then try our finesse that might lose to West. And if it does, they can't hurt us. So let me see if I can
Okay.
pull up those hands. That's the kind of last thing I wanted to show on this. Give me just a second here. So the idea here on this hand, we're in 3 no trump. As we count our sure tricks, we've got 1 heart and 1 spade, 3 diamonds and 3 clubs. 8 tricks altogether. So we need to develop 1 more trick. And it's going to have to come from hearts. So even though we haven't played to trick 1 yet, we've seen dummy and we've worked out our declares plan, and we say, we're going to finesse in hearts to try and make our extra tricks. And if the finesse loses, who's it going to put on lead?
East.
So we want to make East to be a safe hand. And we can do that by holding up and not winning the first round with the ace. We might even wait 3 rounds and win the 3rd round with the ace, just to be sure. Then we can safely finesse in hearts. East will be out of spades. So even if the finesse loses, it's going to promote 2 more hearts for us. And we should make an over trick. Okay. So that says we should hold up at trick 1 and maybe at trick 2 in order to starve East, to run East out and make East into a safe hand. Now with this, it's the same cards, but the heart suit is flip-flopped. So we have a top spade, a top heart, 3 clubs and 3 diamonds for 8 top tricks. And we're going to do a heart finesse to try and get our 9th trick. But if the heart finesse loses, who's it going to put on lead?
West.
West. And so a hold-up play will not help us if we lose to West, because they have the length anyhow. But if we take the ace at trick 1, we have a positional stopper where West is the safe hand. So we capture the king with the ace, and we're left with this, and the queen is still out. So now we can try the heart finesse, and if it loses to West, they can't attack spades.
Why can't they?
Because if they've got the I think we have it here. Showing the
I mean, they got a bunch of spades.
they do, but okay, so let's say they have a bunch of spades. They led 1 and East won with the king. East played the king and we won the ace. So now the queen is outstanding and we assume West has it. It doesn't 100% matter. But if they lead their queen, then our jack will win the next round. If they lead a low spade, our jack is going to win right away.
Okay.
That's the way the positional stopper works.
But then if you have to go finesse then after that,
But we don't. We only need to finesse once to set up these heart tricks.
Mhm.
We've got 8 top tricks, and even if the heart finesse loses, it'll make the jack and the 10 good.
okay.
They'll be promoted into winners.
So the first thing you would do would be to attack the hearts.
Yeah, that's right. We'd win the ace of spades at trick 1, cross to the ace of diamonds, and then lead a heart.
Pink hot pants on this afternoon. I saw her this morning.
She's coming on Thursday.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you see, depending, this hand here and this hand here look very similar. But the heart finesse, if on this one, if it loses to East.
Hmm.
And so we want to make East be a safe hand. We could do that by holding up and running East out of spades,
Okay.
then trying the heart finesse. On this one, hold up doesn't work because if the finesse loses, it loses in the long trump hand. But we can make West into a safe hand by taking the ace of spades at trick one and having the jack little as a positional stopper, safe from attack by West.
Okay.
Now, after they lead us a second spade and we eventually win our jack of spades, we're wide open as spades, but it doesn't matter because then we're going to take 2 spades, 3 hearts, 3 diamonds, and 3 clubs, and we'll be looking at a lot of over tricks. So that's the idea of thinking about these positional stoppers. When you have a positional stopper, you want to think about a danger hand and the safe hand.
Okay.
All right. All right. So let's let me hop us out of here and see if I can fire up Shark for us here.
Oh, I need to get sharp. Let's try this. If I shrink it, I don't want to lose it, but I guess
Right.
let's see. Shrink that. Let's get sharp.
Do I play this or does the robot play it?
I think you get to play it.
Okay.
So you don't let's see. Okay, that's fine.
Hmm.
That's right. Can I redo my bid?
Well, it's not your bid that needs to be redone, I think.
Oh, really? Was me?
I think so.
Was I supposed to just go to 3 no trump?
Well, not, you could bid, excuse me, 2 no trump.
Oh, I see. Okay. But she did 2 over 1, so that's, well, okay.
That is correct.
I was just trying to show that I had stoppers in clubs.
Yeah,
But you have stoppers and hearts too, right?
Yeah. Oh,
And
so I should say
So
2
who
no
do you
trump.
want to be the no trump declarer? Your partner or you?
Is it important that it's me rather than her?
Well, what's gonna be the opening lead if, in any case? You just saw what the opening lead was, right?
The diamonds? Okay.
A heart, no, a heart.
Hearts.
Your
Oh, it
partner has
was?
diamonds.
Oh, I see.
Where you're a
Okay.
doubleton heart and a doubleton diamond, you can imagine that the opponents have a heart length and they're gonna lead a heart.
Okay, so
Would you
I'll
rather the lead come
undo-
around to your ace queen? Or would you rather it be led through your ace queen?
Okay, so I say 2 no.
Yeah.
Okay.
4, 8.
Right.
You're playing it, not me.
Yeah. Uh, so I have to decide. Yeah, I'm just gonna play low
Right.
and just take it low.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So now,
So how many tricks do you count that you have? How many sure tricks?
I have 5, 6, 7. Well, I have 7, and I have to set up something in clubs or spades.
All right, so you need 2 more
Yeah.
tricks, and which
Yeah.
suit's most likely to do that?
The clubs.
Right, because you have more clubs.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I work on right away.
Okay.
And I'm down here. I'm gonna lead low. All right, and I have 8, so I don't need to hold up.
Right.
All right.
So let me ask you this: who's got the ace of clubs?
East.
That's right. So you need to keep playing clubs so you can set up your clubs through length.
Okay. So I still go up high to get it out.
Well, but if you do that, then you're going to set up the defense's jack of clubs, right?
Oh, that's right. I can't do that. So I have to go low. But I'm not down in my hand.
You want to be in the dummy right now. You want to lead a low club now.
Oh, I am in the dummy. Okay. Well, I have to make the ace come out. Oh no. Don't I?
No.
No.
Why? Well, so how many clubs do they have left?
Okay. Right. That's right. So right now there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 2 more out.
Right.
Okay, I got it.
You see how they had to play the
yeah,
ace?
they had to play it. Right.
And now your clubs are good, right?
Thank goodness. Because here he comes with his hearts. Okay, so now I just do my diamonds and clubs and not worry about anything else
Yeah.
because I need to make my contract. So I'm gonna do this first and then my king, and then I'll be okay. Now I can take my club with my diamond.
Hmm.
You can.
And then not lose that many spades. Try to hope for a trick there. Nope, not going to happen.
Still, you made an over trick, right?
Yeah.
And Linnea, what happened on yours? Are you there? Are you there, Linnea?
Sorry, I muted myself. My husband's making popcorn and I muted it.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Oh, listen, it's heaven. He makes the best popcorn.
I
Well,
know.
anyway, I elected to try to get my extra tricks out of clubs.
You should.
And it looks like I should have led the low club towards the king, and then a low club back to, say, the 3 or
Right,
the 5.
right.
And what I did is I led a low club to the queen. So how would
Right.
I know to play the clubs that way?
You don't know. But you did play the diamonds first,
Yeah, I did.
and that kind of constrains your options there. But ultimately, it's just a 50-50 guess as to which way to play the clubs.
Okay.
And it makes a
I-
two-trick difference.
I figured if they had to start discarding hearts, I was better off.
But they're unlikely to discard hearts. They've got losers to discard. Well, they could discard one. But it forces you to play the clubs a particular way. You lose your transportation at that point once the clubs are set up.
Hmm.
All right, let's go to the next deal here.
Hmm. Okay.
So Lynn, you have a game forcing hand, right?
Yeah.
So what should you bid here?
Well, I'm thinking I should bid this.
That is correct.
Okay. Well, we're going slowly here.
You know what the final contract should be, Lynn?
Um, it's either going to be no trump or 4 spades. I don't know. Is it supposed to be 3 no trump?
Well, how come your partner's got 6 spades and you've got 3 spades?
Yeah, so it has to be spades.
Okay.
So I see. Okay, but I have to tell her that I agree with her before I start doing. And so I just,
Is it possible? Is it possible you belong in slam?
yeah, it is. So no, now I see
No. How is it possible? You've got how many points?
12 plus 1, 13
And how many does your partner have? At most.
at the most. Is it 18?
Well, she'd have jumped with 18, even at 2/1.
Oh, she would have. Oh,
But she
okay.
could have some extras. But the point is, where you're in a game forcing auction and you have a minimum hand,
Yeah.
you do
So I
fast
just do
arrival.
fast arrival. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And if she has a lot of extra points, she can keep on bidding. But
Okay.
I do have extra points, but.
but not enough.
Yeah,
Once she does fast arrival, and you know that she has 13 or 14 points, you don't have enough for slam.
okay, all right.
The
Wow.
actually, I take that back. I think you do. Because
Yeah,
you've got 19 points.
I
yeah.
know what the
So you
extras
can
mean.
still consider slam there. And Linnea, you should be playing for
So I'll have to undo.
making 12 tricks too.
Okay, so we're gonna undo.
Yeah, go ahead and do your 4 no trump anyhow.
Okay.
All I'm gonna do.
All right. So when I'm still gonna do my fast arrival.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Two. No.
So
Boy, the
two,
defense is having trouble here, Lene. I thought they were gonna take a
two,
couple tricks.
No queen.
no queen. Two, queen. I'm missing no. Okay, I'll say six.
Right.
Okay.
Well, good luck, Dodie.
Yeah, I probably need it because I've seen the hands already, so I know.
Well,
It's
looks
not
good.
it's not a slam dunk.
No.
Let's see. Well, let's see.
So Dodie, how many losers do you have?
I got one diamond and two, oh, a heart.
Right.
One diamond, one heart.
Right.
Mhm.
That's one loser too many.
Yeah.
And what's your eventual hope to get rid of a loser?
With the clubs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Linnea, queen of second time around.
I have to take that.
You're muted if you're talking.
Yes, I'm the master of undo. I was distracted by popcorn, and instead of discarding my diamond, I discarded my heart. I got ahead of myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah,
That popcorn went to your brain.
it did.
So,
It
so
did.
Dodie, how do you think you can play the clubs to try and get rid of a loser?
Well, I guess I'll have to play a low club and hope they could have put a queen up. Cause I don't have any choices down here on in my hand.
So,
So I need to get rid of Trump first, I think.
well, you need to think ahead before you get rid of Trump because how many entries do you have to dummy?
1, 2. 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I would save my ace. You think I should do clubs first?
I think you need to at least play your ace and king of clubs because otherwise it's going to be blocked.
Okay,
That makes sense.
well, maybe we'll see. I'm the master of trial and error usually wins.
All right. So now
Hold on.
there's 8 have been played, so there's 2 out, including the queen, right?
Right.
So now you can draw trumps. Make sure you end in dummy.
Oh, I see why. Okay. Whoops.
Okay, so now you only have 1 entry back to dummy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and lead a club. And now if you rough a club, are you going to rough out the queen?
If I rough the club, am I gonna rough out the queen?
Yeah. Are they going to have to play the queen?
Well, the queen's obviously over here west.
Right. Are they down
And
to
I have
just the
9.
queen?
Yeah, well then, no, I'm not. I'm gonna dump a heart.
But if you duck a heart here, you lose the club and then you lose the diamond.
Yeah, that's
No,
not
I
good.
still can.
No, you don't.
Oh, because
You're
they
down
let
one.
diamonds. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're
And that's
right.
just what Linnea did. So undo that.
Undo.
I beat you to it, Dodie.
Yeah. So
So what
I
do you
have
want to
to,
pitch here?
what do I want? I want to get rid of the diamond.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah, and I should know that. I mean, that was obvious. Okay.
Because
Now,
the difference
really-
is the diamond is
Yeah.
a fast loser and the heart is a slow loser.
Yeah, right, okay.
So you have to get rid of your fast loser.
So now I'm going to do this. What happened? I got something else going on here. What is this? I don't know what this is on my sidebar.
I don't know.
I don't want that. I want to get rid of it, whatever it is. Oh my gosh. I'm all over the place here. I don't want that. Jeez, I don't know how I got in there. Anyhow, I know what to play, but I can't get to it because I've got this zoom on my sidebar. I can't get rid of it. I
Just
don't know how-
close it.
Well, I can't. No way to close it. No exit.
All right. Well, I will trust that you know to go to your King of Hearts and leave it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna play 2 clubs, dump the hearts, and then my spades are good.
Right.
But I
Okay.
don't know how to get rid of this. What the heck is this?
I'm not sure,
Oh,
but I have to
there,
wrap
there,
things
all
up.
of a sudden it disappeared. I don't know what it was. Okay, so here I am. Are we done?
We're done.
Oh, leave
Mhm.
meeting, leave meeting. Okay, thank you.
All right. Good seeing you all.
Yeah, thanks,
Alrighty,
Rick.
Bye-bye.
Bye.